Yo, what's up everybody? Today's the day, I'm showing you. If you're a follower of the channel, you'll know I've had a secret project on the go for a little while. Today's the day I release the actual car that we're doing now, because it isn't the red hatch that it started out to be, and I think it's only fair that you guys see what we're going to be working on. So, let's go get it ready. So before I show you the new car that we're working with, I just want to show you the old one so you guys can understand where we're at. So you see it just like this. I'm not going to go in depth with the rust and everything, but if you want to see all that before it comes to YouTube in probably 6 to 8 months, join up to my Patreon down here. If you join up to Patreon, it costs $5, you get 2 free stickers, so realistically you're getting stickers and then free entry to the videos. But yeah, this is not going to be the project car any longer. We're keeping this here because someone needs the roof, and I need all of the bolts from the suspension for the other one, which we'll see in a second. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, really turd. Want to try and do a montage, but I can't be asked to buy a steady cam. 1, go. So there it is. I had to stay Honda. I wanted to stay Honda with this. I really wanted a really fun Honda to be able to smash around in and not really have that much sentimental value all about, and I think this is going to be the one. So basically the red project had way too much rust for me to justify doing it. I was more than happy to do a little bit here and there, but not a full restoration. I wanted this project to be done this side of, well, I wanted it to be done this side of August, but it's not going to happen now. So now I want it to be this side of the end of the year, which is much more likely. So let's talk about the car. The car was an EJ6, so it had the D16Y7 in it, and you can see it just over there. Any eagle-eye viewers may have seen it in some videos, but I bought this car with a knocking bottom end, which was perfect for me because it meant I got a shell which was in relatively good condition with a knocking engine for very little money. Unfortunately, some of the parts on it were terrible, so I've ripped all of those off already. You can see them in the Patreon videos. But I wanted to talk about why I got a coupe, what the plans are for it, just so you've kind of got a general expectation of what you're going to get on the Patreon, and then the progression as it goes on the build, on the Patreon account, and then eventually onto YouTube. So we're going to K-swap it, obviously. I've got another engine coming. Basically, we have a bit of an issue with the engine. Body overall is in pretty good condition now. Unfortunately, it was a stance car. It was a stupid air ride car. So it's had holes cut in for air ride lines, which never needed to be like this. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm really disappointed with how the car was put together, if I'm completely honest, by whoever did it. But we're going to try and like weld these up maybe eventually, stop it ever really becoming a real rust issue, and the same on the other side. We've got obviously down here, it's obviously had a clatter on a speed bump or something, which is really annoying, but we'll flatten that out. That won't be too difficult. The arches on the back look way better than the other ones. It's got a little, coupes just don't rust anywhere near as bad. It's got a bit of surface rust, but nothing I can't treat here. It's got this damage on this rear quarter just here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Hopefully you can pick it up, but it's not that drastic. And like I said, I didn't want the car to really be mint. This doesn't have a window regulator in this side, so I'm not going to open that door because I don't want that window to fall out. But it did come with a full interior, which I've kept, because the plan is, until I can afford to have it roll caged or get a roll cage for it, is to keep it a nice, comfortable road car that I can obviously take to tracks and enjoy and have it set up for track days and road trips and that sort of stuff. So because it's a coupe, it's obviously a bit different to a hatch. I know what wheels I want to buy for it, what tyres I want to run on it. I know what cage I do want in it. It's just about sorting out payment for it really, which I just don't have at the moment with all the car builds going on. So that's why we're doing it on Patreon, because every little helps with all this. And I know I do get it. I do understand that people are frustrated that there's videos they're not seeing, but please remember, you're not paying for the YouTube. Like, that you don't pay for what goes on YouTube. We just pay with your time, which I truly appreciate you watching. I really do. But when people are giving me money for a service, I like to make sure they have something a little bit exclusive, and this is what they're getting. They also get everything else first, but this is the main Patreon point of call. I really like it. I genuinely do. I already have some parts for it. So where are they? I've got two front bumpers. So the blue one came on the car, but they had these ghastly bumper connect things. I hate these. These are one of my least favourite mods ever is these, because people just drill holes in bodywork for no reason. It's just a bolt there and there. They really don't need these. These are, if I could delete one mod from existence, it would be these. I've also got this from Vinnie Wisternoff, which is a full VTI bumper with a VTI lip, which is sick, because that's the look I wanted. I didn't want to go crazy with lips and all that. I wanted it to just look OEM as a VTI, because I think the VTI coupes look great. And yeah, I've then got that lip and front bumper, which we're going to sort out painting at some point. So obviously you'll also see we're missing a bonnet. I have a bonnet for it. It did come with a bonnet. It's missing front wings. Like I said, it was a stance car, so it's had the arches cut back and tubbed, which looks, I mean, basic, but it will be okay. If anything, it's going to be helpful because it means I can run fat track tyres and it's not going to catch at all, which will be sick. Over here, I have the front wings for it, which are off the hatch. Obviously they're not in great condition, as you can see, but better than nothing. I will take them to a paint shop and get those painted too, and obviously get some new side indicators. There is a back box for it, but I don't know if I'm going to run it. I'm going to need a custom exhaust for this, I think, because I need it to be track legal. A lot of exhausts that people supply for these, and we can get, they're just too loud, so I will never get on any tracks, and I don't want to be that guy that can never take a track car to a track. I then also have these, the rear trailing arms that are the disc conversions. So these have got drum brakes on it currently. This is obviously just one. We did put another one on it just for now. So it's going to need some work to get them freed up a little bit because they've been sat outside for so long. The other one is on it currently because we lost the other arm. And then I've got an EG steering rack and subframe for it. That's just because they're a bit better with K-swaps, so we'll see. We shall see on that. So that's basically where we're at. In fact, let me show you a couple of the mods too. I'll show you the mods now quick. As we come into the garage, I will show you first off the Recaro seat. If you are obviously a follower of the channel and you have been for a while, you would have seen this part before. It's not a new one that I bought in, but I don't like to throw away stuff or sell it very often. So we're using that red Recaro seat that will be in the car. I think it's going to look really cool with the blue with the red. And I'd quite like to get a red EK9 or DC2 Recaro seat for the passenger side. Just so, you know, everyone's a bit comfortable. And if I do take a girl anywhere on these road trips, she doesn't have to be sat in a bucket seat, basically. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Right, also, we come around here past Rusty. Hello, Rusty. How have you dried out, me old mate? Let's have a look. Oh, no, you're still wet. We'll keep you open. That's disgusting. Okay. Over here, we have some of the parts. So we have got Skunk 2 Alpha manifold. We'll be opening all these on the Patreon very, very soon. Then we have Yellow Speed coilovers. I love Yellow Speed coilovers. If you want to grab some, DM me. We sell loads of these now. Super, super sick product for the money. I rate these very, very highly. Then we have an ASR, genuine ASR brace for the EK. The one that this had on was made of cheese, so I was like, right, I'm gonna get a genuine one out of stock. So we've got those also available on the website. Everything you see available on the website, including Recaro seats. So if you want one, we can supply you everything. Then I also have this little touch that will go on the engine when it's ready. Ooh. I've had it in stock for ages. Just thought, you know what, I'll have it because it's blue, so it'll match the colour of the car. Really nice little touch. I'm going to keep this build how I like them. I've only approached companies to work with me on it that I believe in their product. I'm not just going straight to the first Chinese reproduction company and saying, you know, I need to get the car on the road, I want to do it as fast as I can, or, you know, sponsor me. Everything's going to be legit. I'm building it as I would if it was like my next show car. So this car kind of works as a bit of everything. It works as a demo car for 621, a car I'll be able to take to events and shows and go out on track in and demonstrate what 621 is able to supply now for the Hondas still, because I haven't ever fell out of love with Honda. It's just I've got the one I want, so it's hard to keep building stuff. It also helps on YouTube, and for me to do a Patreon car, it all worked really nicely. I felt like the right thing to do, and I feel like I've ended up with a car that I actually wanted instead of just a car I was doing for the sake of it in the EK hatch. So I'm over the moon. I got the coupe. I'm over the moon with all the parts we've got, because like I said, I'm building this with parts that I trust, parts that I want to use. I'm not approaching companies just asking and begging for sponsorships on the cheap stuff. I've gone to every company that I'd actually want to buy their product and say, look, let's put this on my car. We can have a great time doing it on YouTube. You'll be able to show it off. You can have the car for shows and stuff if you want it. Like, that's the way we're kind of going about it. I'm building it as I would any one of my other cars. And if you guys are a follower of me out there and you do follow, you know that my cars take a little bit longer because I like to buy best products and the most like legit stuff. You rarely see replica products on my cars. So that's just a big big, I don't know, I guess I'm bigging myself up there, but it's true, I don't run crap stuff on my cars. And so we've got the parts, I've showed you some of the parts. This is probably gonna be the last video I really show you the car in. You might see it in the background and stuff, but until it's done, now it's all about the Patreon. Let me know down in the comments, do you like the car? If you guys wanna follow, hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/Adam Ivel. Let me know in the comments down below, do you like it? Do you like the coupe? I think I'm gonna be able to, I've got in my head the wheels I want for it and everything already. I know exactly how I can envision it looking. Sorry, I've just stumbled on my words. And yeah, that's where we're at. So Peck has just arrived, so I thought I should ask him. Peck, what do you think of the coupe so far?
Yeah, it's nice. My favourite Honda. It's the coupe and it's the colour I always wanted.
I know, I'm happy with it, man. I really am. I think we're doing well on it so far. We've had a lot of fun with it so far. We've got it to the point where it is really fast. And once I've ordered these parts, I reckon it will probably be start of next month I order them, then we've just got to wait for them all to arrive. Mate, I wish you'd stop burping, it's so annoying, because I have to edit them all out, because they make me want to gag. So yeah, there we have it, there's the car, it's all going to progress from probably now until December time, I reckon. That's probably going to be we'll try not to stress myself out with it, because I get really stressed with all this sort of stuff. So we're trying to make sure I enjoy it, and hopefully that will come across in the videos too. But that's it, that's all I've really got to say. Peck's car's fixed, but you know that because you'll have watched the video already. Oh no, you'll watch the video soon. Okay, hold tight for that. See you later guys, I hope you'll enjoy it. Like I said, if you want to join the Patreon, please do. If you don't want to, no worries at all. These will come out on YouTube, but you're just gonna have to hold tight. Like I said, this is the last dedicated video to this car until you see episode number 1. And I'm not sure when that'll be, but I'll let you know. Right, I'll catch you guys over on Patreon, hopefully. See you guys later. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of sick content happening over the next few months. Trust me on that. Right, I'll see you later, guys.